Hey tubers, me again. Hey, you know what? I get asked a lot is what size fuel line can I use? And you know what? That's kind of a loaded question, and I'm going to show you why. This is what I always keep on hand. There's 4 feet of 3 different sizes of tube in there. You can see them outside. They're different on the outside diameters. They're different on the inside diameters. And the reason why is this. I just grabbed a handful of carburetors and I brought them out. Is because so you've got a size that's this big, and then the outside that's the same inside, but the outside is this big on this one. Then you have something like this that works off of like a little crappy, string trimmer or something like that. It's just you just push on, which is going to use like the real skinny stuff. Here's another one on this particular carburetor. There's that size right there, and it's a different size right there. So like one goes to the tank or one goes to a primer. Then you have grommets that are this size. Then you have a smaller grommet to where the holes are even larger. So you're trying to do your best to where like they're not going to leak. They're going to deliver fuel or return fuel. You know what? There is a plethora. That's a cool word. There's a ton of them out there. You can see that a bunch of these things have got, the same inside diameter, but yet they're bigger on the outside. Because some of them just go like directly straight into a gas tank. Some of them have that little T fitting, you know what I'm saying, that goes on the end when it goes inside the tank. You have, what do you call them, primers and stuff. There's not a great answer to say like, well, which one is which, unless you want to go and look at the manufacturer or whatever. But this is what I use. I'm not being sponsored by these guys. This is what I use. And if it's look at this one. Like, you see how big it is that it goes on the end of that filter. Where's a filter? You see how big that is for a filter? I mean, that's huge. Sometimes you got to do a little bit of work, but that one right there will go on there. You just got to work it, to get it on there. Does it have to be, a steel fuel line? He goes huge right there to grab the filter, and then huge, to go to the bottom of this thing. Does it absolutely have to be that way? Nope, I don't think so. I don't think so at all, and I don't. I like the weighted fuel filters that you get from like Stens or HIPAA or the aftermarket guys. Just paying $4 for one of these things, that's ridiculous. It's keeping out dirt. That's all it's doing. It's the same as whatever the OEM stuff is. That's just my opinion. So, anyways, guys, they have that 3-pack or the 3 different sizes that are on what do you call it, on Amazon, and it's cheap. I mean, you can go out and you can find them. It's like, and if the hole is too small, you don't want to take and put a hose this big into a hole that's this small. It'll end up closing down the tube, so that you don't get the fuel flow that you're looking for, the return or the vent. Or you can take a drill and make sure that this thing is still snug when it goes back into the gas tank. All those little weed whippers. Let's see. Okay, Stihl. I gotta turn on the torch. Stihl and Echo use these grommets. So like, as long as you have a snug fit inside the grommet, you're fine. cheapy little weed whippers, like a Cub Cadet or a Sears or a Ryobi or something like that. It doesn't matter. So if you're not sure what to get the 3-pack. Chances are, in a couple of years, the fuel's gonna eat through your lines anyways. Tygon is supposedly the best, but this, there it is. If you want to scan it, check it out. That's what Zombie uses. This is what I keep all the time. Technical Gary makes sure that I have it all. So yeah, I'm going through the horde here to help you guys out. Different size filters, different size vents. That's a vent for like a 192T. There's a vent for like a regular SRM 225. That's like a Craftsman pull-on primer. It has the skinny ones, but it has the screw pieces. All different ones. That's what you need. It's not very expensive, and you'll have some for the next year. There's all my mise en place to help you understand. All right, guys. Hope that helps. Good luck. Thanks for watching. I got this Stihl 770 blower coming up because we got the seals in for the engine. Here's the engine for it right there. So I got the seals for here. It was leaking right there. The bolt had backed out. You can actually see like where the crankcase was leaking. Had it running, so I had to tear it apart. So we're probably going to go through and then also pull this cover, show you how to take in time, how to time it, put the cam lobes, all that stuff for the push rods. That's coming up. So, all right, guys, leave a comment. Like what you see, let me know. All right, that's it. I'm done. I'm out.